It will be deafening here in the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. Welcome to this NFC West matchup as the Seahawks square off against the Rams. Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Vinatieri will be kicking off. Nice distance. From the 2. Buchanan takes this one back to the 24. John, this one will really challenge the offensive coordinators as they go up against two of the best defenses in the NFL.
Both of these teams have championship caliber defense. I think if you talk to most coaches in the league today, building a Super Bowl team starts with great defense.
Rolling, drops the interception.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Only one man back. With a counter play. Brown makes the play. Turley. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
The Rams line up in 4-3. Throws it. Broken up. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
And that's the idea. Bring the blitz and force him to throw before he wants to.
Going long. And he drops the pass.
The quarterback did a great job of getting some air under that pass, hitting his guy right in the hand. It just looked like he might have lost a little focus as he tried to bring that pass in.
Leckler is ready to punt this one away. Randall out. Looks like he's ready for the return. From the 36. Randall out takes the punt to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Godfrey makes the tackle at the 48.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
They're coming with the blitz. Looking for the long completion over the middle. Incomplete.
He just flicked his wrist and the ball just took off. You just need to take a little bit off of that one, and it could have gone for a big play.
Stalwart was the intended receiver on that play. Gets the pass off.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Strickland with the coverage. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for. The Rams with a 4-man front. Kennison, the man in motion. Dropping back the pass on 1st down. With the throw, it's broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play on the ball.
Turley goes in motion. He tucks it away. Play action. Throws it. Pierce has it. Grossman has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time. Look at the big old defensive lineman. Does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass. Okay, now you're close. Get even closer with this pass.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Out of the I formation. Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. Going for 6. The pass goes for 6. Rookies on the receiving end of that touchdown pass.
This is a multi-talented tight end. They say they want him to get involved in the passing game, and we can see why.
Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
Should be a return here. From the 9-yard line.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Beck moves in motion. Going to the air on first down. With the throw, it's batted away. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Dawkins records the tackle at the 37-yard line. Ball on their own 37. Looking to run it here. They're going to spot this one at the 42-yard line. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped them get the first down.
The Rams come out in a 4-3. Going to the right. Reed brings him down at the 44-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Throws it, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Dropping back. Pressure gets the pass off. Incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Randall out into return. So they have 1st and 10 here. Only 1 man back. A little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
2nd and long coming up here. Throws it. Knocked away. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. Only 1 man back. With a deep throw to the right side. He's there for the catch. And he steps out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That was the coverage he was looking for, and he sends it deep downfield for the long completion.
All right, go for the long ball here. Get some air under this thing.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-0. Rams. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So about 3 minutes left. The Seahawks with a 4-man front. The blitz is on, and he's forced out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They throw it and pick up a 2nd consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop it.
Play action. Pressure coming. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Liner starts out of the shotgun. Gets the call. Fakes the handle. Throws one up in the end zone. Knocked away.
This This is just a beautiful play to force the incompletion. I mean, he gets up high, and he turns what could be a touchdown into a heck of a defensive play. Come on now. We need to get this first down.
Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it. Colquitt is trying to pin their offense inside the 5. And he chooses not to return this one. Two-minute warning coming up. The Rams come out in a 4-3. With the pass, it's broken up. John, it looked like it was tipped at the very last moment by the safety.
That was a good read of the quarterback. That's what you need to do when you're playing center field.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Johnson moves in motion. Hands it off to the back. Ryan Dawkins stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. The Rams with a 4-man front. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. Pierce is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Dawkins pulls him down at the 38-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Grossman sends a man in motion. Steps up. The throw. Pass ball's incomplete. Number 50 gets to him just as the ball arrives, and he knocks it loose.
He played that well. You know, it looked like he knew exactly where that route was going. If they're thinking the defense might bring the blitz, a good way to counter that is with a screen. And that could be the call here.
Dropping back. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Jones was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Flecker comes into the game for the punt. Randall is back to receive this kick. From the 11-yard line. Randall is tackled almost immediately at the 11. Just over a minute still to go. Bush, the lone setback. Fakes the handle. Rolling out to his right. Broken up. It'll be 2nd down if they fail to hook up on that one. A little over a minute left. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Looking for room. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the backs for a loss.
Throwing. Receiver has it. Seattle will stop it there. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
You're never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that 3rd down situation.
The 30, the 40, midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. And he crosses the goal line for the touchdown. A long run. He was chased to no avail.
I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a touchdown run. He took off for the end zone, and he got there in a hurry. He had too much speed for anyone to catch him.
Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man back. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. And he slips out of bounds at the 45.
Look here. He does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice looking play.
They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. Complete to the wide receiver, the 20, the 10. The pass goes for a touchdown.
Hey, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
He got all of that one. This one is taken by Stallworth. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
Ball on their own 26. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Under pressure. Gives this one a ride to the left. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Only one man back.
Blue 53.
Hand off to the tailback. Nice play with the pass. It's batted away. A little too much touch. So the punting unit stays on the sideline. They're going to take a shot here on 4th down. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Midfield. And he's forced out of bounds at the 42.
Now watch how they get out of a jam. They're looking at a 4th and long situation here. And they call the perfect play at the perfect time. He makes one heck of a throw, and he gets it past the marker to keep him going. Everything had to work on that one, and everything did. Go for the long pass. See if you can beat him deep.
Closing in. Looking for a score before the half. Trying for the end zone before halftime.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. No, he didn't look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away. You got a ways to go for the 1st down, so you're going to need a little time back there in that pocket.
Pressure going long to the left. Almost intercepted.
Send your receivers deep, set your feet, and heave the ball out there.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down. The Seahawks line up in the quarter defense, looking for a score before the half. Intercepted in the end zone. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 14-7. Rams. Leckler comes in to kick off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. this one is handled by Stallworth. They called it inadvertent.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Well, John, it's a close game, but neither defense is at the top of its game.
And I'm pretty surprised myself. I thought for sure we're going to see a lot of 3-and-outs today, but neither of these defenses have been able to do what they went out there to do.
So it could have been a long gain, simply becomes second down. Liner looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Pressure coming.
Covering guys downfield is a good way to get pressure on the quarterback. If he can't find someone downfield, then he has to throw it away, hold it, or pull it down quickly, or the pass rushers will be right there to haul him down.
Drops back. Gives this one a ride to the left. Broken up. Good timing, getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. It appears they're going to go for it, and here's how they've done so far. It's surprising to see them go for it here. You'd expect a punt. Looking for the long completion down the left side. It's broken up.
Watch it here. This is one heck of a play by the defender on 4th down. He gets up there, and he deflects the ball to save a big play.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. Jones was his intended target. Dawkins had the coverage on the play. The Rams with a 4-man front. Curley moves in motion. Tucks it away. Pierce comes up to make the play. Dillon battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. The 20-yard line would net them a 1st down here on this 3rd down play. The Rams line up in a 4-3 with the pass almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. And the kick sails wide.
Send your receivers deep, set your feet, and heave the ball out there.
So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks with a 4-man front. They'll pass on the 1st down. Gets rid of it. Down at the line. Godfrey had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Under pressure. The throw. And this pass is complete. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. Receiver running and breaks free. Touchdown. St. Louis.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him. Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
They'll return this one. From the 7.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll go from the I formation. Rolling. Pierce has it. Robbins appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. With the catch. The 10. Missing tackle. They get it in through the air. So he found his target, and for the third time, it goes for a touchdown. Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. And John, we were talking at the beginning about the quick strike capability. That's exactly what we were talking about. One play, one touchdown.
I'm not surprised at all by that play. You've got a chance to stick it to the other team, you're going to stick it to them. And that's what they did on that play. The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties. And they're the team that usually executes better.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on the first down. Deep throw. Jones was the intended receiver on that play. Poole was there on the coverage. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Grossman with a man in motion. Dropping back. Looking for the long completion down the left side. He can't stay in bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Jones was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Only one man in the backfield. Roller. Davis has it. A lot of space in front. The 30. The 20. The 10. And he's in for the score. A spectacular interception and return for a touchdown. Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after.
You need to get penetration to block the field goal. And that's what we're going to see right here. He gets a good jump in the snap. And he's able to get a piece of it and deflect it. That's a big-time play.
Nice distance. From the 2-yard line. The defense picked off a pass their last time out and returned it for 6 points. Ball on their own 24. Handed off to the back. Pierce is there for the tackle. Dillon runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 29. The Rams with a 4-man front. Drops back with the pass. He had a shot but couldn't come up with it. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in. The Rams line up in a 4-3 with the throw caught out of bounds. That's his third drop. Sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 25-yard line, Randall is tackled almost immediately at the 26. Ball on their own 26. Bush, the lone back. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Completed pass to the back. The 40. Running with a lot of room in front. The 40. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 31. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Here we are in the third quarter. This is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. Howard makes the play at the 7.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Rams ahead of the Seahawks 33-7. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Ball inside the 10. Bush, the lone back, with a counterplay. Godfrey comes up to make the play. At the 6-yard line, Bush gets the call on the counter, short gain about a yard. Third down, and they have to get it to the 4-yard line for the first. Hands it off to the fullback. Is there for the tackle. The fullback was able to burrow his way for the first.
And that's what this guy can do. He told his coach, if you need 2 yards, I'll give you 2 yards. And the coach asked him, what if I need 6 yards? He said, I'll give you 2 yards.
With the carry, he just unloaded on him. They don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground. They're just 3 yards away from the end zone. Cannon is there on the stop at the 4-yard line. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Allstott goes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Smith drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. The try is good. The Rams continue to increase their lead. Adam Vinatieri in to kick this one off. The kick should be returnable. From the 9.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Closing in, gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Dillon, the lone back. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Cole comes up to make the play. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. He'll pass on first down. With the throw. And he drops the pass. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Beck moves in motion. Hand it off to the fullback. Great fake. Throwing. He was tipped. Yet another drop for him. A little over a minute left. Only one man in the backfield. With the throw, jumps up and he has it. And he's tackled at the 40-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Seattle fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Into the end zone, touchdown. Just over a minute still to go. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the left. Refuses to go down. Running with a lot of room in front. The 40. And they finally bring him down at the 46. Bush has picked up now over 100 yards on the ground. A little over a minute left. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Going to the right. He has room. Breaks free. Godfrey is there for the tackle at the 25. They're finding a lot of room on the ground.
Yeah, the coach is always telling his guys to keep hitting it in there for 3 and 4 yards, and pretty soon it's going to turn into 10 and 20.
Olsa in motion. Gets the call. The 10. Touchdown, Rams. Bush runs it into the end zone for the second time.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. Does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Rams pour it on with another score. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 9-yard line.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 23. They'll go from the I formation. Pass play here on first down. Rosen nearly intercepted. Yet another drop for him. They line up in the I formation. The rush is on. Right on target to the wide receiver. Dawkins with the stop. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw by Grossman.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush.
The Rams grab the live ball. He coughs it up on the sack.
And the thing is, he has to protect the ball when he's back there. He has to bring it down and cover it up with 2 hands when he's about to take a hit.
After the fumble recovery, they'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. Receives the handoff. Smith is there on the stop at the 23. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
This one is handed off. Aaron Smith brought him down for his 3rd tackle. He got all of his face mask on that one.
Now, there's 2 types of face mask. There's a 5-yard variety and a 15-yard variety. They say he grabbed it and twisted it, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
Handed off to the back. Williams makes the tackle at the 6-yard line. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is St. Louis 43, Seattle 7.